Hello future tech leaders, I am Sindhuja. Based on my own experience, I know that learning the right skills can shape our future. What if I say learning was as thrilled as the tech world itself? There we go. A cloud foundation, that's exactly what you will experience. From day one, you will be immersed in the interactive sessions and expert-led courses that covers most of the widely used technologies in the zone of data science to cloud computing, which brings more light to the life of a techie. I'm so excited to help you and unlock the true potential of a technology. Well, then why to wait? Let's see what it unfolds.
Before creating an application, we'll create one operator for you. You are using some admin operator, right? Some other operator. We'll create one operator. Click on the bottom icon. Bottom left here. Click on operator. Save as this operator. Saving as in the sense you will get all the privileges, all the accesses which you have for this operator. You will get the same thing for your operator also. Click on the down arrow beside the save. Click on Save As. Give you a name here. And below also same name you can use. See right now what we are doing every day. You are logging in with other operator, right? Some system given operator ID. Now you are trying to log in with your personal operator. Click on Create and Open. You have created one operator for you. Now you have to update the password. Go to Security tab. In the operator ID only. Click on Update Password. You can update your password. Give you a simple password. Save your operator. Save as will create another instance. Like another operator, it will create. Now you have saved your operator. Right now we will try to create one new application. Click on Go Road on the top. You have Go Road right. Now we create the application. On the top application header. Application Configure Launch Portal. Now click on New Application. Click on Build from Scratch. You can click on Come Down. Cosmos latest update. 18 Cosmos. Might be. Both are same. You select the Team Cosmos. You can name your application. Let's build an online food ordering application. You can provide a name of an application like food, food order or something online order. Don't give spaces. Just give food order. No, don't give that much big name. It will not take, just give food order. That's it. See, click on Advanced Configuration. Every time you need to see what is the configuration present as a developer. See, here you have many things. See, organization name is not GoGo. We will change the organization name. Like you might be working for some organization like Cake Master. Similarly, you are creating an application for some Cake Master. The batteries will be there. Battery chain. If you are trying to create an application for them, you need to give here as Cake Master or something like that. You can give me one organization name. This is a food order application. Try to give any food chain this thing. No, you try to give any like Domino's or Kef, something like that. Any food application, you can give something. Division name is, you can give division dev only. And unit 1 can be unit only. Don't give Subway. You try to give any small Kef. You try to give because it's taking only 4 letters. KFC. Application is food order. Instead of food order Kef hyphen. What shall we do? Let me think. Class group name must be work on every name. You should not change the class group name. Organization application. KFS hyphen food order hyphen work hyphen in the sense will create hyphen in the background. When you have created this one, the class structure will get created. You can click on save. It's fine. Now you click on create application. Here, it is asking for what are the operators we should give this application access. You give your own operator is asking from the operator ready. If you click on down arrow, click there. Click on down arrow and click on down arrow. No down arrow in the keyboard. Now click on add now. Operator will get access to this particular application. What happened? Not required. That's. Click on done. Now go to your operator. Now you have created one application. Go to your operator. You have already opened it. Right click on actions and refresh. See guys, you need to least bothered about these things. These things you will not do in your real name. Only leads and all will create one application in your working environment. You will not create application. You will be working on already built on application. What I'm trying to say is like you will not create new application, new class structures. You will not do that. At least it might take some years. Like it will take around some 5 to 80. Then only you will work on this class structures, creating an application and all. Go to profile. See, you have one more access group added to your application like food order orders. Right? You select that one. Click on plus icon. Click on plus icon in the below. Let's see any other type food order. Delete it, save it. Now you have remembered this account's password. Write your password. Now what you will do good to now, you just write it down somewhere again. You will forget tomorrow. That password, you write it somewhere. You just log off from this operator and try to log in with your operator. Log off and try to log in with another operator ready. Now try to switch the application from App Studio to. See, if you saw on the top you are getting the why you are getting, still go over it. Click on that, go over it. Try to switch the application food order. Try to see you are getting two applications here because your operator is having two access groups. I think it by default, it's an App Studio. Let it load. You understand it, everything like why we have created an operator before and why we have created an application later on to add that operator there, that the access group will get added to this operator. You can switch to Dell Studio. Now what we have done, if you click on the App Explorer, click on the App Explorer on the right left side, you have the Records app right. It's called an App Explorer. If you see the class here, see I was talking about this class where that is getting created, KFC MDev Studio. See whatever see. That's why we need to go through the advanced configuration there. Whenever we are creating something, try to go to advanced configuration and check. As a developer, we have to know right everything what we are considering. This is a class structure. This is called a class group, means the main primary class. If you right click on that work. Right click on it, not directly. Click. Then you can click on definition. Now this is called a class group. If you see on the below, come down and click on test connection. Now PEGA, what PEGA has done? PEGA has mapped this class. Class is nothing but a database table. Let's see. PEGA has mapped this class to some table. You can see the table name PEGAdata.pc_KFC. That is a table name. PEGA has mapped that particular class to this table. Now you understand it. Now you have built one application for one organization. Organization, let's think organization is KFC. For KFC, you have built one application. This is an online ordering application. Now this KFC organization might have different applications built on PEGA platform, like they might be tracking some food ingredients. In one application, they might be tracking some kind of employee salary information, or there might be many applications built on a single platform. Then how they will build this, like they will create a case type. Now if you create a case type, then how the class structure will pick up. The class now is KFKFC-food order-work, right? Now if you create one case type called online order, then how the class structure will become. Class structure will become KFC-food order-work-online order. Similarly, if you are creating two case types, one is food order and one is something called employee data, some kind of thing, then class structure will become, it will create two instances, work-food order work-employee data, like that. Until work, it will be same. You are next to it. Let's do it. Click on the case type. Click on add case type. You can add some case type like online order something. Food order. You have already given it, or you can give like a new order. You want new order, you can use. N must be capital every time in PCA, like practices like first, letters must be capital for every word. N must be capital, O must be capital. Now you have created one case type here. Now the case type, if you saw this a life cycle. Create. Is there one life cycle? Is there application life cycle? Now you just the first thing the PECA has given it create. That is not required. Click on actions. On the actions on the top, open the case type. Second, click on the food order rule set. Is there a click on the rules? Put on the top, you have it food order LL11 alias. No, that one. That is a rule set of the rules. It is a container of rules, right? Now go to security. Security, you enable that. Use checkout in rule management. You have used checkout checkbox. Now save it. You can close this. You can close this window like this. You can close. No, keep this one. Click on actions and refresh now. If you saw, you will get checkout option. Checkout is not enabled. We have enabled the checkout. We have got checkout right on the top. What you have to do, you just check out this one. On the top, you have the checkout right. Checkout in the sense you are making changes to this rule. Go to Stages tab. You have Stages tab, right? Here, whatever the stages you have configured on lifecycle or the stages you can see, you see that you have create stage, right? Create. In create stage, this was given by PEGA itself. We will disable this stage. We don't require this one. We will try to configure our own stages. In the create, you have that when rule, right? When rule is there. In the when rule, you have that one when rule is there, right? You remove that one. No, below. PX is email. You remove that one and give us never. Ni must be capital. Never, and you can click on down arrow. It will come. See that those fields are all auto-complete fields you can click on. Select that one and save it. Now what you have done? You have disabled this first create stage. You are telling it should not initiate it at any point of time. Now go to your case, type new order. Is there right? Go to your system. Let's add one more stage. Let's configure our life cycle now. Click on the stage icon plus icon there. First of all, I will tell you the high level flow. Initially, we have to select we have to collect user information. User information in the sense, see, what is the delivery info and what is the current address, what is the delivery address and what is the current address. After that, we have to collect information like what products user need to user is willing to deliver. After the user chooses the product, it must go to for approval rejection stage. After approval rejection stage, we have to go for payment information. After payment is done, we have to trigger one email. The first stage, you keep some meaningful name like collect info or collect user info. Anything might be fine. You try to add one more step there. First step is collect delivery information. Correct delivery info. These are the steps. Add one more step like a collect or choose product. Which product they want, they will be choosing here in this screen. Note choose product. What product like? If they want some burgers and all, they will be choosing from here some fried chicken and all. After that, here I think nothing is required. You can add one more stage like approve, reject. The next stage. Here you can add some stage like approve, reject. This is the heading. Approve, reject is a heading stage name and in the pro, and you click on the step. And approve, reject. You have here correct. See now. You're gonna give the same name like approve, reject. Only you can give there also approve, approve. After approve, reject. You suppose they have approved it. If you suppose they have approved, can you click on save once? Go to the P, Y default. PY default is there, right? You have opened the last one. You just discard. We'll make this change one more time. Discard. Click on the stop. Discard. Now you try to save. Now it's getting. We'll make the change one more time. Now approve. Reject is done after. If suppose the restaurant has approved the order, it will. It has to go to payment information. Now you add one more stage called payment info. Payment info. You can click on plus icon there and you can. It's and collecting for because you will be asking for all the card details here. After that, you will be sending one email notification. Click on the plus email notification. It's not a collecting for email. You have to trigger right. You're not collecting any details there. You click on more. Search for email. Email, click on that magnifier icon. Drag to select that one. Send email. You choose. You drag to the right here. Select. Select that email smart chain. This isn't send email automation step. We just close this one. We'll configure this later. See, whatever the action you are doing, you have to choose the appropriate thing. If you're collecting something, you have to click on collect info. If you are doing some kind of approved reject, you have to choose if you're sending email or you need to, or if you are suppose you are generating an invoice here. In what? In the sense you have to generate some PDF, right? Then you have to search for some PDF related icon there. You understand from more. You have to search. Do you have to select the related function? You just save it. You haven't saved it, right? Now you just go to P by default. You once more time check out that one. Check out this one and make it never then check in again. Previously we haven't checked it in. That's why you got that error. Go to Stages tab. No, go to Stages tab. If you see, you just refresh this one once. Actions and refresh. No, discard this one more time. We just discard. You need to get all the stages here. Close this rule. Again open from the application lifecycle. Click on actions here. Click on actions. Click on open. Like no, go to stages. See, you are getting all the stages here. You see. I like user previously. You are not getting right. See all the info you can also manage from here. Now you check out. Check out and click on the create. Once you click on the create on the stage, I think you are at collect user info. Click on create. This is create only, right? Make this one is never. And now this will not execute at any point of time. Type it never. Now you save it and check in. Check in the sense is when you have make a private checkout. The changes which are made are only applicable for this operator. ID. Now, when you check it in, it will be visible for all other operators. The changes are applicable for all. If you are checking in the sense you are making a code locking, click on check-in. It will ask for check-in comments like what the changes you have made. You have to write an appropriate "not there" you have below that star mark. Is there a check-in comments here? There you have to write every time some meaningful comments, what changes you have made, why you have checked out, what customization you have made. Added. No, you should not give like that, Sean. Which generic added some? You have to be specific here, like modified when rule for create stage, like that. Some kind of meaningful sentence here. Here actually you can do spaces. This is a text box only. This is you. This is like a sentence when rule. You can check in. Why these check-in comments are important. I will tell you were making some changes. After a few days, you will forget what changes you have made, or suppose you might leave the organization. Some people will try to come and work. They will see has made some changes. Go to history. You have history, right? The rule is to come down and click on view full history. Some people might come and they will see. See, you have checked in the code. Save the second row. See, there you can find a check in comments. Whatever the code changes you have made, you can see there. The comment. You have to use a meaningful comment, or those people will not understand what check in you have made. You can close this one. Now you have voted your new order. Case type. New order is there in the previous tab. You just click on save one more time just for our reference. Got saved? Now what you have done? You have created an application lifecycle. Each stage is there, right? Each stage. What you have created is one kind of flow. Can you just hover on that? You just over and collect user info. I like user info first. There you click on that process icon, not a delete icon. That one. You just see here you have it got added to assignments. It got added. Those assignments are nothing but steps. What are the steps you have given on application lifecycle? Those steps that is converting into a flow in the background. If you have added one more step there, it will add one more assignment shape here. You understand it? Application lifecycle is nothing but a flow in a background. PEGA will create flow for each and every stage. If you have opened another says approval stage, that will be in another flow. Yes, you can click on the stages and steps icon on the top left side, stages and steps. You try to create flow for approval. To check shape, you can see a different flow. Click on that. See, it's an approval. Some other icon has been added. You understand it? What we are trying to look in the background. And the one more thing you have to note down here, like if you have modified your changes in a flow level, you will lose the capability to modify in a life cycle. You will not reflect there. It will not reflect it here, and you will not able to modify here itself. From next time you have to make a change in flow level only. If you have added one more shape there in a flow level, that will not get reflected and you will lose the capability to make changes in life cycle. Every time you have to modify in flow levels only. Every time it will take the precedence of the flow. Flow only, not a life cycle. Whatever it is in a real-time applications. Also, most of the applications will not have life cycles. They will only make modifications in a flow levels. And some people, what they will do, like they'll not have life cycle itself. They will directly initialize one flow if you go to that application. That P by default rule is there, right? P by default, the last tab you have opened there in stages. If you go to stages, you have that initialization stage, right? See, first one, we had disabled as never create as an initialization stage. Now, sometime in some applications, what people will do? People will not create a life cycle. They will directly configure here in this rule itself. Life cycle itself will not be there. They will directly create a flow here. From here, they will create stages. In your application, you don't panic if you don't have a life cycle. They will invoke a flow. Flow is a main thing. Life cycle is for our visualization, how actually it is moving from one step to another step. They will directly invoke a flow from many places. They can invoke a flow from activities also. Those things, that invocations and all we will not do, these things we will not do. These things will be taken care by architecture and design like lead system architects. You understand, they will give you an application which is everything configured, like the basic things, how actually they are creating a case, how to create a new application. They will do everything and they will give you some kind of stories, like they will give you to modify something on screen, like that. You understood, right? You just try to launch an application. Let's see, is getting cases getting created on the top header? You have launched a launch portal, right? Top header, click on the launch portal. Click on user portal. Cosmos application. Click on the plus icon on the left side. You have plus, right? Left side, extreme left. You are logged in as a user. Now this is how the user portal looks like. User is trying to place one order. You understand. You can click on the plus icon and click on new order. This is a case type name. If you observe, the case type name is coming here. We have just created a life cycle. We haven't configured any properties, any fields, data. We haven't configured. Let's see how it is coming. See you are directly into collector livery info. If you see your application lifecycle, see the create got skipped. If you saw on the top header, the create you have given is never updated. Right, that one got skipped. You are directly into collect delivery info. You can see the step stages on the top. You haven't configured anything here, the UI sections and all. You haven't configured it. You will not get anything here. The delivery info step in your case does not have any view. Any view in the sense. Any section is not defined. You cannot see. Yes, and the key step you can see on the left side, ready N-1001. That is an order ID on the top view. ID, that is your order. ID, when you try to create one more order, it will create one more order. Create and click on new order one more day. It will create next order. ID. This is that will be unique identifier. If you click on that advantage, it will go to the next stage. After this step is also done, it will go into approval region. See, you haven't configured anything here. You have just given up to reject the shape. Instead of collecting information, you're getting it up to buttons and reject buttons, everything. Cancel button. You understand how it is coming with our contradiction because you have chosen up to reject while developing a case type. The flow you have given the approved reject. If you saw in the flow, you have that shape right. That's why it is coming. Need not configure everything. You can write some comments here where you are approving or where you are rejecting some kind of comments. And you can click on approve or reject. Now, if you have approved it, it will go to payment info. Payment info is also not configured, it will not come. But what if you have rejected there? Have you? Have you developed the rejected scenario? No, right. Go to that life cycle. In your Designer Studio, you have right-click on that studio. PEGA Dev Studio on the top. Know the previous. Go to Lifecycle. If there is an approve or reject, if we talk through here, you can click on that stage. You just click on the step of approaching. See, you're getting some configurations, whether it's a single level approval or multi-level approval. Who has to approve? You can give your manager's name here. It will go for manager or you only can approve. If you go to flow on the flow, see here you're getting, if approved, then continue. You can set a status like order approved or something like that. If we get that, you can give your own thing. No, order hyphen approved. Status must always be like hyphen, order hyphen approved or order hyphen rejected. If rejected, then here is getting a result now you just created, you just save this one. Don't change, save and the status is resolved or rejected. Go and create a case and reject this. Let's see whether it's behaving like this or not. Go on, create a case and just reject it and the order ID. You observe the order ID will get changed. Like case ID. This is resolved here. Next step here is rejected. No, don't approve. See the status on the left side. It is all rejected. You see the status, it was resolved and it was. It actually doesn't went to payment info. If you observe, this one doesn't. This one doesn't went to payment info. Next stage it, if you approve it, has to move to next stage, right? But it hasn't moved because you have configured as it has to resolve. You see on the top. You go to the Designer Studio will change the configuration then. Approve reject. Click on approve reject. If rejected, if approved, then it's fine. If rejected instead of resolved, you just click on the resolve. Change state. Here it is asking for which stage. It has to change. Here what you have to do approve. You click on again. Change step. Approve or rejection. Is there in alternative stage? The below alternative stated. It is coming right approve. If you choose that one, it will change to that stage. And you can change the status like status. Like you can change the status. Like you are going to approve rejection, right? Change order or something while you are rejecting. You are rejecting because some kind of order is not available, right? Then you can give some related status. These statuses, how the flow has to behave, what status each step must have. Everything. Business will tell you. You suppose it is a banking project. Everything the banking side business will tell you what must be the stage, how a flow should behave. Yet what stage it must go to approvals it, what must happen if you rejected it. Everything business will tell you. Business and the client will tell you. Based on the client requirement, you have to configure the application. And finally, do not forget to like, share and subscribe to our channel.